the Athens area starts from, I think, Figueroa all the way to like Western. Even though this is Athens Park, this is not really the Athens, it's Rosewood now. Athens area is mostly, you know, because this Athens Boulevard goes all the way to Vermont. But
it's been called Rosewood for years.
Well, yeah, I went to jail. When I went to jail, that Rosewood, it was new to me. I know the Willowbrook area, but Willowbrook is more to Avalon.
This is the end of the hood right here, right? 120th?
Right, this is where the Denver Lanes started, the 120 lanes.
I thought the East Coast started right here.
Nah, hell no. I used to hang out right. We used to hang out right there.
Where the 11-8's at? I thought the
11-8's on the other side of the track, on the other side of the freeway. But all this is Denver Lane hood. This Athens on this side, Denver Lanes on this side, 120 lanes.
I thought the Denver Lanes kind of lost some of this hood here when they built the 105.
Oh, nah. We was, with the 105, we used to walk on the 105 when it was built. Nah, this, you know, all this is lane hood to Hoover, 120 to Hoover. Now this side was kind of neutral. When I first moved over here, it was just neutral. Then there's a few lanes that live over here, and there's a few, me and a few of my homies from Athens, so we came together as the Athens Lanes. And kind of like, you know.
So what year did that happen, the Athens Lane
it's in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mostly in the mid-80s, 86, 87.
A lot of people don't understand how some of the LA hoods look.
Right, like
when you drive around,
Beverly Hills.
It looks really nice, right? Like,
palm trees,
like
yeah.
this block right here.
So you want to go cut through there.
Yeah,
just cut through there. Yeah, you got to cut through there and go down Milno.
Oh, you making me go down a one-way street?
Well, that's how. What they say?
And then it says road is closed.
Okay, to through traffic. Yeah.
They got cars in here parked anyway.
Well, this is the house I grew up in right here.
Which one?
Right here, 12109.
And you lived in that house with who?
Oh, my parents, my father and my stepmother.
All right, that's
I lived there till I went to the feds. I went to the feds. When I left the feds, that was the last place I was staying. When we moved out of the neighborhood from Cook Street, we moved into this house in 1979. And when we first moved over here, this is like the outskirts of the Raymonds, because you got a few Raymonds that live down the street around the corner. So this was when we first moved here. This was like Raymond's was running. This was running rampant with Raymond's.
Now, were you already from Athens when you moved here? No, you were just a kid.
I was a kid. Yeah. So you know, this is Athens area, but some people call it Athens Hills because of the big houses. You see how the houses look, and you know the nice area is quiet. The police will never be over here unless they call. You know what I'm saying? So this is the house that I grew up in, and went to school in, and walked through the park to and from every day coming here. And when I was coming up as a teenager, you know, it was by me living here. Then I had a homeboy living around the corner on Ainsworth. Then I had a few homies that stayed on Laconia and Hoover. It's a few different lanes that grew up around the corner too on 121st and Hoover. So we came together as the Athens Lanes, and we kind of like this is what we was fighting over. We was trying to make this the Blood territory side, and letting the 120th Vermont be the borderline from the Raymonds and the Athens Lanes. Us in the 120 lanes, it's 86, because right there where we was at the Three Bears restaurant, it was on 120th Figueroa. So sometimes I would not go to my hood, I would just detour over to 120th Fig and hang with the lanes, because it's a few lanes that grew up over here, and it's a few Raymonds that grew up over here, so we all knew each other. But as we grew up as teenagers, you know, they stayed over there, and we, Athens Lanes, you know what I'm saying, was the red team.
So when you was growing up, what elementary school did you go to?
No, I went to Mark Twain Elementary, Vanguard Junior High, and Centennial High School. I went to the Compton Unified School District.
Okay.
My grandmother still lived in the neighborhood, so I was using that address. This address over here, you're going to go to West Athens Elementary, Henry Clay Junior High, and Washington High School. Or you can go to Watts, too. You can go to Locke High School and Gompers from over here.
So you didn't go to school with a lot of Raymonds then?
No, not over there.
No, not at Mark Twain. That's all Pyru. Yeah, but because I went every day, I went to school, so I get dropped off to school, go to my grandmother's house, and then 3 o'clock, I'll be walking back over here. So, you know, as we was growing up, you know, a few people said something, why you go to school over there? Because that's where I'm going to be from, Athens.
So you knew a lot of Raymonds when you were younger, but people before they started banging.
Yeah.
Did they ever come to you and say, hey, you should hang out with us? As you guys started to get a little older?
I mean, one time with the boys' market, and somebody asked me where I live at. This was when I first heard the word, what set you from? And I didn't know what that meant. I was like, what? He's like, what state you from? I said, I'm lost. Where you live? I said, I live in Menlo. Oh, you live in the hood? But he was from Raymond. He was like, you live in the hood. And I was like, oh, okay, but yeah, I'm not gonna be from around there. We were still young. I used to have a basketball. There used to be a basketball court right here. Not that one. It was one on top of the thing. So a lot of people would come over here and play basketball. But as the years went on, they either would be from Lanes or the Raymonds.
So who'd you grow up with in this house?
My father and my stepmother.
So just y'all three?
No, and my stepsister.
And how was life when you was living here?
Oh, it was good. I told you, it wasn't no abuse. It was a regular family. It wasn't nobody using drugs or alcohol. Wasn't no physical or mental abuse. We go to church, go to school like everybody else.
So what do you think got you caught up in the streets, slanging and banging? If you had all this support from your family.
That's. I mean, the streets is more. It's a thrill. I'm a thrill seeker. So I mean, I don't want to just be going to church and school. That's boring. I want to live on the edge. So join a gang, sell some crack, do whatever.
Did you ever get advice when you was coming up, like on how you should make your choices as a kid?
Oh, yeah. You don't listen to that when you're a kid. You don't want to hear that.
I used to listen to my parents.
But this is the 80s. You understand? This is the 80s. I mean, would you rather hear your mother tell you to go work at Pup and Taco or Taco Bell, and then your homeboys flash by the glass house on Dayton's? You know what I'm saying? I want to get the glass house on Dayton's. If it's quicker than Taco Bell or Pup and Taco, whatever it is.
But then I would have told you, hey, if you trying to get on that path to get the glass house on Dayton's, there's a good chance you're going to end up incarcerated. Do you want to go to prison?
That's part of the package deal. I already knew. I already knew that was part of the package. Like last time when I did the interview, I said jail was fun, and they took it the wrong way. They tore the comment section up with, and they took it the wrong way. You know what I mean? I didn't mean jail was fun. I look forward to going to jail, but if I got to go to jail, I want to be in a jail that's got everything in it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be there, if you slanging dope and gangbanging, you taking a risk of going to prison.
So why do you think you didn't stay with the hip hop? I know you're gonna say you wanted the glass house and the Dayton's, but the hip hop movement,
Well, I mean,
was pretty strong.
I was part of the hip hop movement. I mean, I did three elements: graffiti. I used to tag, break dancing, and then I knew how to DJ because there's a few DJs around here too. I just didn't rap. I didn't know how to rap, so I was 3 elements deep into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So but then I think 80s. This is 83, 4. That was all good, but 84 when that crack was introduced, and then it kind of like 86 when it really just was blossoming. I'm like, man, to hell with hip hop. Hip hop, man, I want to get this double up 100. You know what I'm saying? So that's what changed it and changed me.
Did you start off serving like a lot of dudes with just like $50 and get a double up?
$50, yeah. You get five 20s for $50. Yeah, double up. Yeah, of course. You got to start from the bottom.
Were you the type that would kept stacking, or you would go buy some shoes?
Blood, khakis, t-shirt, lottos, shoes, all that, hats, all that, Turkish ropes. That's what was popping back then. I started getting serious with it because I wasn't serious at first. I was just it was a job, and I was doing it as a job. I was doing it as a job, but then as I got older, I got to get up out of here. Hey, I got to go move on my own. I got to stack some paper. Can't be in here all the time. When I turn 19, you got to get out. So, all these hoodlums come in here, knock on this door. You got to get up out of here. I had moved out of town. I had moved to Kansas. So I was back and forth to Kansas, LA. We had an alliance with the Kansas dudes. Not Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. That's considered country over there, but them was our folks. We love Kansas City, Kansas. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Athens Parks out there and Inglewood families.
And how was the money out there?
Beautiful. I've never seen that much money in my life. So I went to Kansas City, Kansas.
That's because you could take an ounce that cost $500 here and sell it for $15 there?
All the time. I did it. You know what I'm saying? It was successful until I got cracked. When I got cracked, now when you get cracked, now people tell you how stupid. Man, you was stupid doing that. I'm stupid now. Okay, but I was cool when I was getting away with it.
Would you say you had a good run?
Yeah. Yeah.
You had a good run?
Yeah, I had a good run. I could have had a better run, but who's to say it was behind door number 2? You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net.
If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.